Good morning, everyone. SurfCal. We are playing some more Phantasy Star 4. We are heading into the hangar beneath the town of Tyler. After crash landing, we're looking for a new spaceship. Last time we picked up new party members, Ren and Raja. Ren being another android who's a lot more of a physical beat stick, and Raja being a strange old priest and a healer. That being said, he's not going to do a whole lot during this section, but that's okay. A lot of these enemies are going to be weak to fire, so we're going to be using some macros to do as much fire damage as we can. Interesting. Empty treasure chest just randomly up there. These enemies are really obnoxious. I think I'm actually just going to run from the encounter rather than deal with them. This is it. Amazing. The spaceship that the Parmenians used in coming here so long ago. And there's an emblem. Landau. Landau. It's called a Landau. What a cool name. An air-going barge. A space sled. So how is it? Hey, Ren. Hey, don't ignore me. It has been preserved almost perfectly. With a little maintenance, it could be perfectly useful. Phew. We sure are in luck. Ren, make preparations for takeoff. Roger. Okay, I was expecting that to be a whole thing. Apparently I was wrong. Wait, do we seriously go straight from here back up to Quran? Okay. I'm not going to complain. It's a little annoying because we didn't really get to do much on this planet. I can't remember if we actually even come back. No, we must. This is the artificial satellite Quran that has sent the entire planetary control system out of whack. My head is out of whack. Man, am I dizzy. Come on, let's go. Okay. And I guess after not having many fights, we are now back to having fights. That's single target. I didn't know that. Is there a combo with Spark? I feel like there is. No. So yeah, literally almost every single thing I have listed for Raja in a macro is just defend. He doesn't have a lot of good offensive options. Now the nice thing is we are gonna get... Oh, Chaz just got bros. That's actually huge. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but it gives us an option. Let's go skills, Ren, recover, just to top off. He can do it 15 times, let's not waste it. And then we're gonna go like SAR, And everybody's topped off. Perfect. So basically, we're going to use Raja to heal out of battle until we're in a situation where we're using command lines, and then we're going to have him heal in battle. Hello, what's this? An internal weapons unit for androids. I surmise it is a hyperjammer. It is a weapon that temporarily scrambles the AI of all machines with strong electromagnetic waves. There's no incompatibility in its specification. Let me install it. Okay, hyperjammer can now be used. And actually, that is literally what I thought that I was creating with this macro, was what isn't actually hyperjammer. How many uses does he get for that? One. Okay. We'll leave it as is. I did do a little bit of poking around because I was trying to figure out if this the spaceship, the Landale, was specifically one that we could find. I wasn't able to get that information offhand because I was looking for Tyler. However, I was able to figure out that Ren is actually one of the only characters in this game that appears in a previous game. He is actually a playable character in Phantasy Star 3, which is really cool. Which does also make sense because he is 998 years old. And all of the Phantasy Star games take place like a significant amount of time apart. Recover, just looked down at his stats and realized that he needed that. Let's go Raver. And how? Okay, that's really obnoxious. One of them is stunned, and they can still use their 3-person combo as if it were not being disrupted. Okay, so Hyperjammer doesn't actually kill all enemies of that type. What it does is stun. So it gives a chance to stun, which is not actually super impressive. Good there, and Ren is going to use another recover. So I've set up these macros to try and take advantage of some of the instant death effects, because they're usually skills, which means they aren't, like, they don't cut into our TP usage, and they are usually not usable on bosses, which means they are a prime way for us to just efficiently take out regular enemies while we're doing these encounters. That was almost scary, and then I saw the damage, and it was not scary. I'm hoping that means that the cannon is now disabled. Gigra has been mastered by Rune. That is awesome. We are totally not using that right now. Basically, Gigra is just a more powerful version of the Gra spell, which means we really don't need it right now, because we're doing fine, and also because gravity is already burning through a lot of our TP for Rune, just for random encounters. Zerko armor. I will say, I do feel like these last couple sections went by very quickly, and I am curious if there is something I missed, like some side quests that I missed, and I'm kind of hoping I can get back for them. I do believe our last character is on the ice planet, so I think we're going to be going back there. But like I said, I was expecting a lot more, to spend a lot more time there. I did look up, like, when I was making my notes on what the accessible, like what spells and stuff were going to be used. Am I going the wrong way? Well, these are different enemies, so maybe not. I have no idea where I am at this point. We are almost out of TP as well on Rune. Let's grab this treasure chest. I may do a little more poking around, but I think we may want to back out and then head back in. Oh, actually, wait. We can... Ataraxia to restore TP instead of having to warp back out. Awesome. I need to remember I've got that option. Ow. Okay. Random money chest. And a repair kit. Okay, I'm starting to have a better idea of how this is laid out now. It doesn't help that these two floors look very similar. So this should now be the right way. No. This way. That's fine. That does shockingly little damage. Yeah. Okay, this looks like it is likely getting to the end of the area. Let's go ahead and level ups for 2 more characters again. Two little side areas. I was expecting treasure chests on one or both of those. Top off. And SAR. We'll do 1 SAR from each. So this is the main control center. I shall search for a cause of the malfunction right away. Wait, what's that? Over in the shadows. That's not in the shadows. What on earth? This feeling of oppression. Dark Force. Did you say Dark Force? You mean the Dark Force who revived Zio as a god? It appears that Dark Force is the cause of everything. Let us remove it. Easier said than done. I don't think we need to use the Psycho Wand here, but I'm gonna do it just in case. Speed up. Neutralized. Barrier. Defense power is up. Burst rockets. Oh boy. I don't think I actually have anything that's particularly useful here. Notes I have are that he's weak to Volt and strong against Force and Energy. So we basically just don't want to use physical attacks more than we have to. So I guess let's Flaily. Ethu. And Sar? I think we're still down some HP, so I think we're going to just have Raja Sar again. Givrez on Rune. Continue using Flaily, Githu. I mean, he's got one use of it. Let's just do it, since everybody else is covering healing this turn. That particular attack is terrifying. We'll get our own burst rockets soon enough, but we're not there yet. So for the time being, it is... I'm glad I did the healing I did. Okay. I'll take that. Also, I didn't realize it, but that is pretty awesome that the Miracle actually heals Ren as well. This boss has about 4,500 hit points, which is the most we've seen by a pretty decent margin. But I don't feel like it's that. Like, I feel like we're doing a decent chunk of damage here. Like, we're chipping away pretty well at him. Even if we are running out of resources. Chaz was doing 250 a shot early on, and we've burned through a lot of his TP. So we should be getting down to the end. And it looks like the boss might be getting down to the end of his resources as well. We're gonna have Rika Girez herself. Because of speed reasons, just to be safe. There we go. Our first fight against Dark Force, down. Rune's level increased. DM. Gizan. Did we do it? Yep, we've won. Okay, Ren, get Kiran back to normal. Roger. Rune, can I ask you something? What is it? How did you know that monster was the Dark Force Zio was talking about? I've seen it before. What do you mean you've seen it before? I'll tell you sometime. Just wait until then, will you? Well, Rune. All functions have been restored. Now all we have to do is make some final adjustments at Zelan. What is the matter? Nothing. Let us go to Zelan. Everything is okay. All the maintenance systems for Algo, or for the Algo environment are working properly. We've been through a lot. I guess it's solved. Wait, look at that. The snowstorm hasn't stopped? Has the control system for Dizolus been restored? Yes, everything's in working order. I told you, didn't I? The Garibek Tower was the cause. The demons that live in Garibek Tower are creating the blizzard. Why don't you listen to me once in a while? Anyway, this means that there's some other cause for the snowstorm in Dizolus. The snowstorm continues unabated. There is a danger that the Parmenians and even the Dizolians will perish. There's no use just sitting around thinking. Let's go to Dizolus. Yes, I'll go too. The mission has not been accomplished. I shall continue my responsibilities. This is getting interesting. Unless I go, you won't be able to get anything done. Eh, Chaz? What with Dizolus and a wall of ice? We won't be able to move around freely. What shall we do? If we use the Ice Digger, we can break through walls of ice. Ice Digger? What's that? In planning for action on Dizolus, I had an ice-breaking car built. Why didn't you tell us these things sooner? I shall load it onto the landau. An unrelenting snowstorm. Okay. So with that, we are going to go ahead and wrap up. We have finished off the Quran space station. We're ready to head back down to the ice planet to deal with that, because apparently there are more things afoot, more dark forces to fight, if you will. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.